Welcome guys, I will be running some White Day Labyrinth named school today, and I am Cloudmark, and I like to describe this game as a Korean horror dating sim, and you'll see what I mean by dating sim once we get into this. But first things first, we do run this game in hard mode. We need this for a glitch further in the game. It does make it more scary, I would say, because you do die in like 2 hits or something, but it's actually not that bad. Anyway, we're gonna start. Time starts right with the with the sound. Starts with the sound, and we could skip most cutscenes in this game, so it's not that big of a deal. And I'm gonna listen for the starting beat and skip that one too. We don't even get to see that cutscene. But first things first, we gotta run over to this classroom. We're gonna turn on this light because we don't have our lighter yet. Get a map of the school, and we're gonna go over here because we hear some noises. We're gonna get introduced to the first 2 girls of this game, and this is what I mean by dating sim. Multiple times during this game, we're gonna have choices when talking to the girls, and based on our choices, the girls either like you more or like you less. And what we want to do is we want to get certain girls to like us, and certain girls we just, it doesn't matter, right? So this is Sung-ah. We need her for later in the game, so we're gonna be nice to her. She's cool. I like her. She's my favorite. And the other girl was Ji-hyun, and she's probably the most important character for us in this run. But we're gonna go over here. We're gonna pick up this wire cutter, and we're gonna get this ladder. And basically what you saw me doing there when I was picking up the items was called a menu cancel. So if you pick up an item and you cancel out of it or back out of it, you basically use the cancel button, right when you pick it up, then the menu won't open and you can just move on with your life. We can continue to run like that. But Sung-ah left her book in the gym, so she wants us to go get it. So basically we gotta crawl through the vents because the door is locked. And she doesn't want to do it, so she's like, let's send him in. He'll do it for us. He's, you know, it's whatever. Just gotta say it in a cute way, and we got it. And this is actually where we get introduced to the first enemy. Or, one of the enemies, I should say that. But, so what we gotta do, here's like the first introduction puzzle. What we gotta do is we gotta close these valves. You know, a classic Steam blocking the way, so you gotta close valves or open valves or whatever you gotta do, right? We gotta do that. So we close both of them, and what's cool about the valves is you can turn it and then you can cancel out of it and just start walking away, and it'll keep turning. And we'll be doing that with a couple of things. We'll be canceling out of the animation of actually doing it. But for things like this part, there's no way, as far as I know, that you can cancel out of it. So we do have to watch that whole thing. Then we're gonna get introduced to our first ghost boss time event. And basically, we gotta just solve the puzzle to be able to get out of here. So this one's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Just gotta move it, complete the circuit, and we're good to go. So we'll get our token and a key to get the heck out of here. We'll see Sung-ah again. We're gonna pick the left choice because we, like I said earlier, we do want her to like us. We just want to be liked, right? Please like me. You know, just like any other high school kid. Please like me. And then we're gonna get introduced to the main villain of the first building. Basically, an old janitor that wants to beat us up. So Ji-hyun saves us from him, and we're gonna be very nice to her, because she's gonna be very nice to us later. So, you know, it's a scratch, you know, your back and she'll scratch my back. Huh? So we're gonna, we gotta do some preparing. We gotta turn on that light, open both of those doors, get the lighter. So now we can pick up items in total darkness without having to turn on the room light, because we do have the lighter. So we'll put that in. This is how we're gonna open doors to get through the game. We have to pick up those elemental tokens, gonna put it in a little, like, crevice thing that needs it, and we'll be able to open a door into the new area, or a new place. So we need to get that tranquilizer right there, because we're going to be doing a lot of running. And there is a stamina thing in this game. So if we run out of, you'll see later when we're running out of stamina, we'll start getting dizzy and lightheaded, and we'll be panting, you know, it's like me after I walk up a flight of stairs, you know. But we're gonna, to get a code that we need, we actually have to get that document. So that's why I went over there in the first place. So getting that document triggers the code to spawn. So we just gotta run all the way back. Yeah, here's what I mean by a lot of running. You gotta go up and down these hallways, and we gotta go down and up and down the exact same hallway. And here's what where we'll see the janitor. He'll be chasing us through the first two areas. So you can hear my heart beating. That means I'm running out of stamina. We don't want him to spawn at this door. We want him to spawn down the hall. That's good. So we're gonna get hit here, which is fine. But we just want to run past him. We don't want to stop. We don't want to wait for him to move. We're just gonna run past him. You can dodge him, but it's whatever. That should be the only time you get hit in the game. So we need to go get a code over here. Oops, tool belt. So we see it's 243 or 6243. So we got that. And we're gonna use the tranquilizer, recover our stamina, and we're good to go. So for these codes, it actually doesn't matter the order that you put it in, as long as you get the numbers right. So I'm just gonna do 2346. That's how I remember it easier. So 2346, 2346. So we're gonna close those doors. It takes them a while to open doors. It gives us just a little more time to put this in. I don't really need that much more time. We should be able to dodge it. So 2346. So we're gonna get that. And we're gonna, yep, see, we're good. He won't be able to catch up to us at any point for the rest of the first area. And we're gonna go despawn him by activating a cutscene over here. So here's some more running. This is why we recovered our stamina, because if we do run out of stamina, He-Man can, you know, he stops moving, or he moves super slow and he's gasping. He's struggling basically. So we're gonna go open this door, cancel out of that animation, and we're gonna, this cutscene, it despawns the janitor, and you see one of the first ghosts in this game, and it's actually that ghost's name is Na Young. And we're gonna go back, get this little cutscene again. It doesn't matter. Now we need to set up right over here. So we're gonna hug this wall. We're gonna look down and a little bit away from the wall. We're gonna go like that, and we're gonna trigger cutscene right here, and we're gonna be introduced to So Young Han. So we're just gonna skip her stuff. So Young doesn't really matter in this run, so we don't really have to talk to her that much. So because I set up earlier, I could actually pick up that key without the game loading in. So I got to, you know, pick it up while I was loading, and then I could turn around and start running. So it just saves a little bit of time. It's not the biggest time save, but it is nice to get. We're gonna go open this, cancel out of that animation. Hopefully we get this menu cancel right here. Oh, we didn't. But since that item is in the dark, we do need to put on our lighter, or He-Man will be like, I can't see nothing, even though you can obviously see it. 94. That's gonna be 2594. 2594. So the code to the safe changes based on what is the first date in that note that you pick up right there. So you need to pick up that note basically, because it doesn't take long, you know, and guessing is whatever. But we need that poison. We got to kill these Bulbasaurs, the worst Gen 1 starter. So, you know, that's how it is. We're gonna open this door. We have to get 5 of them in total. And we need that to help us kill the first ghost boss of this area, which I like to call Treebeard because he's a tree. So we got to kill all these bulbs. And honestly, I would love if there was a way to cancel out this animation, but we haven't found it yet. And I hope that is a big yet, because I would love it if we found it. Now we're gonna go back up. There's honestly a couple routes to do this one. This is the one I like to do. It feels nice to finish right in front of where we need to go. So there's a little bit of backtracking right at the start, but it's about the same time as any other route. Like, there's not, you know, a humongous difference. It, like, maybe half a second at the most. So we got that one, then we have one coming over here. And it is, like, it is a lot easier to memorize exactly where everything is and where all the codes and notes are, and what numbers correspond to what code you have to put in and stuff like that. It just makes it a lot easier for you to concentrate on movement and getting everything down, you know, without having to worry about where the next thing is or what the next code is going to be. Makes it a lot easier. So that was the last bulb. You know, it's the last one because He-Man hears a terrible sound. Oh no, what is that? What in tarnation? I'm gonna throw that poison we got in here. See you later, Treebeard. So you think Treebeard's dead. He's all chilling here, you know, he's smoking. And he's like, uh-oh. So we gotta dodge right here. We don't dodge, we get wrecked. We get wrecked. Once you do the first dodge, the second dodge is always the opposite direction. So you can just spam it. Don't even gotta do anything. We use our flamethrower, by the way. Our little thing turned into a flamethrower. So not only do we throw acid into him, we use our flamethrower on him. Pretty crazy, right? Okay, so now that we did that, we're gonna go see if we can save So Young. So Young got taken by that tree, and that was why we were fighting it in the first place. So we're gonna go back up to where we found her in the first place, which is room 28. Oh, hello there, So Young. We're coming for you. And instead of finding So Young, what we're gonna find in here is that she's gone, but we got the wood talisman, so we can move on. But before we get there, we need to talk to Sung-Ah. And again, we need to pick the right things because we need Sung-Ah later. She's gonna help us out big time later.
Yes,
so we gotta be as nice as possible to her, or we're gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that. We don't want none of that. We want to be in a good space. So 1, 2, 3. You reap what you sow. All right, there we go. We got everything right. Now we're gonna get the heck out of building 1. And usually building 1, it's not. I feel like once you get it down, it's not that big of a variance. Like the biggest thing is the safe code, because that does change every playthrough. You know, it's randomized what it is, and the code to get the first key is randomized to what it is. So those are the biggest things, being able to do that proficiently. Now we're gonna put this token in. We're gonna cancel out of it. I don't want to look at it because it's pretty bright. Hey, you see that? It's pretty bright. And that's area 1. That's good for us. Now we need area 2 to get out of here. The plants are always in the same spot. So we're gonna see another recurring ghost, little baby ghost over here. He's important to this area. He's like the big, you know, ghost in this area. We saw those plants in the first area. The little baby's important to this area. So we need to do some prepping for this. We gotta open this door. We're gonna open this door. We're gonna get this key. That's the Lost and Found key. We'll need that later. And we need another key over here. Uh-oh. So it's stuck in this pocket. If I could get it, oh my goodness. There we go. That was, yeah. Alright, so now that we have those 2 keys, we're gonna go up. We're gonna see one of the first important items that we need. So we found the barrier. We found where we gotta go. This is where we ultimately need to end up. We need to get that picture. We're gonna open this door, and we're gonna get a code for a door that we need. So there you go. Those are a bunch of kanji, and it's actually a puzzle, and you need to figure out basically what the code is just from that. It's one of the harder codes, especially if you've never played this game before. It doesn't do a very good job of explaining it to you, but the code was 2841. And this one is also there. It can only be 3 different codes, and you can tell what code it's going to be from the very first number. So we're going to do that. Nice. All right, we're good. So we need to spawn the janitor real quick for him to put a key down. So for this video, he actually puts a key down. We're gonna walk, we're gonna dodge. Close that door. We're gonna get the key, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. So we need that key to progress into this. And we're gonna close this door on him. Closing that door will give us enough time to get up over here, and it'll put him in a good spot when we're coming back. So we're gonna go all the way to the broadcasting room, and we need to get a tape. So we're gonna open this door. Boop, boop, boop. We'll take this tape out of here. I'm taking this tape. We'll see our good friend Sangha again. She comes out over here. She gets mad at us because I don't know, she just gets mad at us. All right, cool. So now that we have access to this room, we have access to another key. Hello there. So we got the science lab key. And the science lab is on the 3rd floor. But the janitor, because we closed that first door, he's gonna be right here. But that makes it really easy to dodge him. Okay, as I get hit, that makes it really easy to dodge him. I just didn't take a wide enough turn. That was my fault. But we're gonna open this door. And we're gonna go all the way over here. We heard some screaming, so that's why we're coming over here. And we see our good buddy Ji-hyun. And here's where Ji-hyun's big, important role is. Because she's gonna accompany us. And while she's with us, the janitor won't spawn and won't chase us. So, that's why we need her. Gotta do a little piano puzzle right here. Gotta open this piano bench. Yeah, we can cancel out of that, and we need a code on the back of this. So 1238. 1238. So, because we're nice to Ji-hyun, she actually sticks with us after that cutscene. So, she sticks with us and she protects us from the janitor because the janitor won't spawn. And if you're mean to her, she actually won't, and the janitor will spawn in her place. So we need her. That's why we're nice to her. And we got the last picture piece that we need. And we're gonna go down to complete the picture puzzle. So to do that, we're gonna go back down to the 2nd floor. And we're gonna go to this room. We're gonna see, hey, look at this picture. And in this picture, we're seeing that he's holding a vase. So that tells us, hey, this vase has gotta be important. So that key that we picked up earlier to the lost and found, we're actually gonna use it now. And we don't have to worry, like I said, because the janitor isn't chasing after us. So we go in here, we're gonna turn on this light. Okay, we can turn on that light before the cutscene ends, which is really good. That way we don't have to mess with the light or anything. And we're gonna see our little baby friend again. Wah! You gotta cry. Get that remote. So we knew we had to check out that vase because of the picture puzzle that we did. We saw the guy holding the vase. So now that we have that remote, we can come back up. Oh, can I fit through? Hey, she has a couple different places where she can stand right there. And we want her to stand where we can go through like that. Sometimes she blocks off that area, but she was in a good position right there. So we need this remote to get this CD. And on the back of the CD, another key. And that key will lead us to the 4th floor, which is ultimately where we want to go, to the art room. And Ji-hyun will give us a little bit of backstory once we actually get up there, but we're gonna skip it. All right, so we see little baby right there. What's little baby doing? And we're gonna have to get our baby rages ready because that's what's happening. He's about to rage. We gotta open this door, cancel out of it. Make sure we open that door before the cutscene, or it won't be open. Here we go. Little baby, he's mad. I did get hurt, so I'm gonna grab a soy milk right here. This is like our little herb or med kit or whatever you want to say. So in that cutscene, we saw a brief, basically we briefly saw a clay doll. And that's our hint on how to defeat this baby boss. Or this boss baby, if you will. And it's back here in the Lost and Found. We saw it earlier when we were here. So we're gonna take this clay doll. And now we have to, I don't know if you guys have worked with clay before, but we have to go kiln it. We have to basically bake it in a very high degree oven. I don't know if that's true. I'm not very knowledgeable with clay, with working with clay, but that's what we have to do to complete this puzzle. So this baby is, his mother was actually a ghost, and one of her final projects was this mother and baby clay doll. So that's why we have to do this doll to defeat this baby. So we're just gonna throw this. We're gonna throw this in the kiln. You know, set it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. We're gonna bake it. Make sure it's nice and hot, nice and ready to go. And when it's done, we're gonna lift it with our bare hands, because He-Man doesn't care. He-Man does not care. 400 degrees, whatever, not hot enough. My hands, it's fine. Don't need anything. All right, so we're gonna make our way back. We need to cool this thing down, because unlike us, the ghost baby has very delicate hands, and he can't handle 400-degree clay dolls. Open this. Gotta go to this sink. This is the only sink that works. So we put this in here and we cool down the clay doll. So now it's a normal temperature. I don't think this is exactly how it works, but hey, it works for this, right? So now that it's back down to a normal temperature, we can go give it to the baby and calm its soul. We're just gonna make our way back over here. And we're just gonna throw it at him. No, we're not gonna throw it at him. We're gonna hand it to him because, you know. Oh, I can't see anything because it's too dark. There we go. So he's still mad. We gotta endure his crying right here. Endure it. Dodge him, or he's gonna. he's a mad baby. You know, you know what happens when babies are fussy, right? They get mad. They throw stuff. They have a little temper tantrum. They do all that, right? So that's baby down. That's the second boss. Down and down. All right, so now we have the Earth token and we can move on to the third area. Now, the third area, back before a very big glitch was found, was very hard, a very, very tough part of this run. But you'll see earlier, you'll see how it is now that we have found that glitch. And that glitch is thanks to Crazy Cider. So we're gonna skip this. We're gonna talk to Sung-Ah real quick, because, you know, we still gotta be nice to Sung-Ah. We still need her. We still need her. It's just coincidence, I swear, I swear, I swear. She's gonna help us out quite a bit in this run.
Wait a minute.
Not, you know, she's already helped us out. She's already done a lot for us, but we still need her for some things. Here we go. So we're gonna open this. We're gonna run down this hallway. This is to connect the old building to the new building, and I've never seen a hallway like this. I don't know. There's zigging and zagging. They're just going. But here we go. Up to the third building. And we'll see one of the biggest things in this run. You know, that changes it from the past. And, alright. So first things first. We're gonna run down these stairs. And we're actually gonna get attacked by the janitor, and we're saved by Sung-Ah. So that's what we needed her for. So thank you. You know, we're still being nice to her because we still need her. Thank you, Sung-Ah. But her saving us is very, very good. Wow, you don't sound so convinced. All right, so now we need to get a key card to open up, basically, you know, some doors in this area. And to do that, we gotta go back down to where Sung-Ah was, into this history room. Get that key card. And now we're gonna go make our way back, and we're gonna open the door to open up the area. I need to super concentration right here. This is the biggest difference between the old run and the more recent run. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run over here. We're gonna open this door. We're gonna run into the left side of this door. We're gonna stop, and we're gonna walk back. We're gonna walk back, and we're gonna hide in this doorway. And we're gonna wait for him. He's gonna go up to the door. We're gonna follow him. He's gonna open it, and we're out. Bye-bye, third area. That's it. 1, 2, 3, up and down, we're gone. Thank you, janitor. So he's a nice guy, you know, he just wants to go home. He's like, I'm tired of this. I don't get paid enough to deal with this. So he opens up, you know, the way out of here. So thanks, dude. We appreciate it. So this is the last area. We are gonna fight the final boss here. Little run tech right here. I can never get this one. Gonna open the door and turn on the light at the same time. Very fancy, very, very fancy. All right, so now we're gonna make our way down. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And we're gonna make our way to the final boss stage. So yep. That boiler's going crazy. And that is foreshadowing what's about to come. You know, it's like, uh-oh, this thing's popping off, right? So for whatever reason, that switch unlocks this door. I don't think I've ever seen a lock like that. But it does, it opens it. And now we're gonna make our way to the gym. Alright, so now everything's gonna be on fire, and we're not gonna panic. This is fine, we're not gonna panic. So things are gonna start falling. This is always a down dodge, so you can just spam that. Always a down dodge. And then we're gonna we need to put out some fires, because even though this is fine, fire everywhere is still bad. So we're gonna go put out this first fire over here. But wait, explosion. All right, this is always a left dodge. I don't know why this one's always left. The other one can switch, but that one is always left. So we are gonna use our fire extinguisher, and these are different fires. So to put out different fires, you need different fire extinguishers, because, you know, there's different ways that fires start, like oil, electricity, gas, anything like that. I'm gonna actually get this just to heal myself. All right, we're good. So now we're gonna walk over here and we're gonna put out this fire with this, with the extinguisher that we just picked up. Because this is, you know, a different fire extinguisher. Then we're gonna turn right and we're gonna walk through this fire because we can do that. So we want to dodge to the left. And we got to the right. Okay, so if you dodge to the left, you can actually skip that cutscene so he doesn't look at anything and you can just go right along with it. But either way, that would be good fire RNG. You know, we're blessed with the bad fire RNG, which is okay. So we're gonna put this out. We're gonna wait. Even if there's no fire there, the hitbox can still be there. We're gonna get that last fire extinguisher. Alright, so we're gonna open this door, and we're gonna take a good line right here. So we'll just walk through the fire. Yep, fire doesn't bother us. You know, we picked up that ultra hot clay doll earlier, right? I think a measly fire is gonna hurt us or anything. Ha! Alright, so this is a special blue fire. Ooh, blue. So put that out. And there's the boss ghost. She's been chasing us this entire time. But she's not that big of a problem. She's right there. She hits you once, you pretty much die. She does like 80% of your health. And since I've already been hit, I'd be dead. So I'm out of here. Now we're gonna go turn on the sprinkler system. Just gonna tighten this up. We're gonna turn on the sprinklers to put out the fire. Quell the anger that Yoonmi, that's the name of that ghost, had. And we're gonna see our girl Ji-hyun over here. So we're gonna talk to Ji-hyun. We're gonna be like, hey Ji-hyun, you okay? You good? You hurt anywhere? She's like, no, you know, just go on without me. But we're not like that. We're small guys. We're gonna tend to her ankle. There's time right here with the white flower. So we got this. And this is the end. We got the dandelion ending, and that's the one that we're going for because it is the quickest ending, and it is Ji-hyun's ending. 27-24, not bad. So thank you for checking out this run. White Day is a very easy run to get into. It's very heavy on the technical side once you do get the route down, but it is very fun, and I do really, really enjoy it.